I did my project at MIT and my topic was autonomous vehicles. And autonomous vehicles, the driverless car, is controlled by computer. It's also known as a robotic car, and in order for this car to work, the computer system must be able to control the sensor, navigation, and the motion planning. Just like in Stephen Tech, many other universities have begun building these autonomous vehicles. Stanford University is an example. In 2005, they built a vehicle named Stanley, and they entered in the DARPA challenge. DARPA stands for Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, and they allow universities to enter their autonomous vehicles to compete with other vehicles. And their vehicle Stanley won the challenge in 2005. Now they build a new one named Junior, and this one's more advanced, and they're entered in the challenge again, but the challenge is harder because there are obstacles this time. Like many other universities, they decided to build these autonomous vehicles because they feel that cars are unsafe, because they check statistics and they realize that there have been many automobile accidents. There are many challenges to making these autonomous vehicles. Firstly, they're space required, because in the lab it's really small, so they don't have enough room for the vehicle to move around. Another problem is the cost. Since the parts for the vehicles are really expensive, you first have to try them out and make sure they're correct. And the only way they get funding is either from the government or from private companies. And there are also problems with sensors, control system, and also to get people to trust the cars. In order to do my project, I had to learn 2 computer software programs, and they're SolidWorks and Cosmos. There are many advantages and disadvantages to using these 2 programs. SolidWorks is a computer software program that allows you to turn 2-dimensional models into 3D models in the computer. It is very easy to use, and it's also very convenient. These are examples of what SolidWorks can make. There are step-by-step tutorials, so you can just follow them and then you can make these objects over here. Cosmos is another program that also helps you see objects 3-dimensionally, and with this program you can simulate the objects. Some of the things that Cosmos could do are shell analysis, assemblies, and contacts, linear static, frequency buckling, thermal, fatigue, drought tests, FBA translators, motion simulation, non-linear dynamics, and electromagnetics. These colors are the screen. They tell you if you made any mistakes, and they normally have a pop-up screen, and they tell you what each color represents and what mistakes that you've made. For my project, I used SolidWorks to create a 3-dimensional model of the emergency stop system for the autonomous vehicles they were making at Stephen Tech. And my goal was to use SolidWorks and Cosmos to simulate the model and see how the emergency stop system will work. In order to conduct my experiment, I first had to learn how SolidWorks works, and then I had to learn how Cosmos works. After that, I took pictures of the vehicle that they built, and then I built a model of it using the Cosmos and SolidWorks. And then I wasn't able to use the vehicle and move it around because at the time when I was there, the vehicle wasn't running yet. So I had to compare the results on the virtual simulation and reality. After the summer, the emergency stop model was successfully made, and it's now being considered. And this is definitely the spring. The pin is basically 3D definite spring so that it would deactivate the braking system. So once the pin is pulled out, the spring will launch down and it will activate the braking system. So the future hopes to run the vehicle and fix up issues. And for this year, I'm back at Stephen Tech with the same mentor. And right now, I'm trying to look for a solar panel that will fit into the vehicle. I have pictures of the vehicle, but my other PowerPoint didn't work. So, yeah. These are my work site. My knowledge. I have to thank Dr. Kishore, my co-mentors, Tom, Baru, Ms. Narain, Dr. Sahan, and Saeed, except that, and you guys know. The vehicle wasn't completely made, and I had to design an emergency stop system for it. So I told you the parts are really costly, so we first had to use the computer to test it out. So I used SolidWorks and Cosmos, which are two computer software programs to help build the model and see how it works. For this year, the vehicle is already made, it could run, but there's still some minor problems with it. And what I'm doing is I'm looking online to find a solar panel to see what, I'm looking at the price of it and how it works, the amount of power it provides.